tuning in to Soul Water Saturday, where your soul never thirsts. My name is Beauty and Bars. Hello, everybody. Welcome to another edition of Soul Water Saturdays. I'm excited for this topic today. Thank you guys for tuning in once again. Thank you for coming back. I missed you all. I know it's only been a week, but how are you guys doing? I hope everybody is doing great. And we are going to get into the topic for this week. So I did have another session on parenthood that I have to do, but I might save that one for next week because it was really something that was brought to my heart that I struggle with myself that I wanted to share with you guys so I could get some feedback and see what it is that you struggle with, because I know that we all have struggles in this lifetime. I know that we still have things that we're working on. Even if you serve the Lord and walk with God with everything within you, there are still struggles that we tend to have that we don't really want to be transparent about or talk about because we feel like people will judge us for it. So I'll just start with myself. I do have struggles. I don't mind being honest and open about it. There are things that I need to work on, and today's topic will be about fear. Now, I know that I've spoken about fear before, but this is something a little different. What would you say is your biggest fear? What is the biggest fear that you have? Something that you just think about and it either makes you emotional, it makes your stomach turn, it's just something that you just couldn't even fathom happening, or something that has happened and you were very fearful of it. So what would you say is your greatest fear? For me personally, my greatest fear is failure. Failure, period. I don't want to fail in this lifetime. I have so much that I know that I'm capable of. I have so much within me, and I know that the Lord looks at me to fulfill these things. So I don't want to fail. I have children, I have 4 children. I have a bonus child, and I also have a child that's coming into this world, and I want them to have something to fall back on. I don't want them to have to go throughout life without having the support they need, or without having the finances they need, or without knowing that mom did her best while she was on this world. So I don't want to fail. I don't want to fail as a parent. I don't want to fail as a wife. I don't want to fail you guys. I don't want to fail this world. Most importantly, I do not want to fail God. So fear, my biggest fear is failure. And to go on with that, I don't want to fail the Lord. I don't want to disappoint him. Period. I don't want him to say, "Depart from me, I never knew you." I don't want to hear those words. I want to know that with everything I have within me, even through my struggles, I still did what it was that I had to do while I was on this earth. I want to be remembered. I want people to know that I love the Lord and that my heart is for the Lord. Now, we all have our moments where we are down. We all have our moments where we're in the valley. But at the same time, it is still up to us to achieve what it is that we have to achieve while we are here. So failure is my greatest fear, and failing the Lord and disappointing him is just as great. I think that's my number one, and then failure would be my number 2. So as you guys know, fear is not of God. So Beauty and Bar still has some things that she's working on, obviously. There are just things that I can't help, just thinking about that. I know a fear of the Lord is a healthy fear. So fear of disappointing him and failing him, that's a healthy one. But as far as fear of failing, period, failure is not even of God. We are all successful in the eyes of the Lord as long as we are doing things for the kingdom that we are supposed to be doing. Failure, see, I made a Kingdom Creation shirt that says failure is sin on the back of it. So failure is not of God. If you are living with him, living for him, walking with him, then you shouldn't even be worried about failure because you're already a success. If you're doing what you're supposed to be doing and you have goals and you're achieving them, then you're already a success. If you are being the greatest that you could be, and you can honestly say that you're doing everything that you're supposed to be doing, you are successful, especially if you have goals and you're going after them. You're doing a good job. Another fear that I just thought of that I shared this with my pastor too. I fear death. for myself, because I don't want to leave my kids behind, and I don't want them to ever not know how much I love them, or I don't ever want them to have to be under the care of anybody else, because I feel like I'm the best person for them. Like, I know them inside and out. I've been with them every day of their lives. I love them, and I just know how to be a mother to them that nobody else could possibly be. Nobody could replace mom, because mom has been here from the beginning, and I don't want my kids to have to live without me. So that scares me. Death of a loved one close to me, because I did have someone close to me die, my Aunt Sharonda, and it really messed me up. And death, period. I just don't like people dying. Like, I don't like people. I know that death for, in the spirit, I'll say, for people that really love the Lord and are walking with them and stuff, death is a beautiful experience, because, you know, this is hell being here, you know. So they'd rather be with I am. They'd rather be with God. But it's still hard for your loved ones to have to experience, you know. It's hard for you to leave this world and your loved ones are left with that pain of you leaving. And that's my fear of it. And my fear of, you know, losing somebody close to me, like my husband, my children, my mother, somebody that's really dear to my heart. Thinking about how I lost my aunt, how I got depressed, how it's still a struggle daily, and losing somebody else, that's hurt. That's hurtful. So that's another one of my fears. That's something I definitely need to work on, because fear is not of God. When I pray for people that's lost a loved one, I pray for their mindset concerning death, because even when somebody dies, they're always within you. You know, they live within you. Their spirit is with you. And with my aunt, I noticed a lot, because I'm similar to her in a lot of ways. So when I see certain things, I'm like, man, that's my Aunt Sharonda all the way. Or I'm listening to a song, and you should rejoice to have that memory of that person, but it hurts at the same time, because you know that you won't physically see them anymore. But we have to remember that this flesh is just dirt. When you die, you return to the dirt, literally. If you dig up somebody years later, they're nothing but a skeleton, and their physical body is ashes, because it's returned to the ground. It's dirt, you know. So this physical body is just dirt. And I know that all we know is the physical. And all we want to see is the physical. We want to smell their perfume. We want to love on them. We want to hug them. But at the same time, we have to remember that this is nothing. Like, if you get shot, you die. If you get, not all the time, but I'm saying you could die. You could die doing anything, going anywhere. Death just happens when it happens. So really, it's all mental, but it is a hard thing to deal with. So I was not going to make this topic long. I really want to hear from you guys. That is the purpose of me doing this segment. So what would you say is your greatest fear? Please share with me. Comment. Don't forget to like and subscribe and share, but comment and let me know what it is that you are fearful for. Maybe we could bounce off each other, give each other advice, or just open up. I really would like you guys to open up on that topic. So whether you are commenting on TikTok, whether you are commenting on Instagram, on Facebook, on Twitter, LinkedIn, whatever it is, drop a comment. Let me know what it is that you fear, what your greatest fear is. Don't forget to subscribe, because Soul Water Saturday, I am here most Saturdays. I'll say that. Not every Saturday, but most Saturdays, and I always have a new topic that I would like us to be transparent and open up about. Or maybe I'll just come to you guys with a poem or a poetry night that I did before, and I just want to share it with you guys. But these topics are really helpful for not just me, but for you guys, because sometimes you just need somebody to talk to and express what you're going through, and that's what I am here for. So please let me know what it is that you fear. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you for tuning in. Thank you for the love. Thank you for the likes, the shares, the subscriptions. Thank you for helping Soul Water Saturdays reach the destination and helping me to achieve my goal of saving the world one soul at a time. Once again, thank you guys so much for tuning in. I do not have any new news. Like I told you guys, I'll be starting school. I start Monday. I was supposed to start already, but technical difficulties, I had ended up signing up for the wrong class. So now I start Monday. I start my class, so we'll see how that goes with balancing everything out. I also have an event on September the 25th, Saturday. It's called Thy Kingdom Come. Look out for an invitation for that. Please support Beauty and Bars in everything that she's doing. I'm still doing my Kingdom Creation shirts. www.kingdomcreations.com. Don't forget to put in your shirt orders. These are Kingdom shirts made straight from the hands of Beauty and Bars. And I love what I do. I love my business. I love Soul Water Saturdays. I love everything that the Lord gives me. I love every topic that I talk about, everything that I come from my heart about. I love hearing you guys and giving you advice when you leave me comments on TikTok, Instagram, Facebook, whatever it is in my inbox. I love doing what the Lord has for me to do. So thank you guys for everything. Thank you for the support on Kingdom Creations, Kingdom Tears, Kingdom, everything Kingdom. I am here for the Kingdom. So thank you guys for everything. I love you all. I will talk to you guys soon, and I'll see you next week.
I know that you love me, so I'm feeling good. Say but not soft, you get that understood. God got me doing things I never would. I